Alright, check this out if you look really close. A lot of green coming up in the forest. Come on, guys. So before I go very far into this video, I need to tell you something. There's this lady I know who keeps telling me, why don't you order stuff from London Drugs? They ship it for free. And something happened this week where I thought, I'm going to do that. So on Tuesday I ordered, you have to buy 75 bucks worth of stuff, which, as you know, with inflation, that isn't hard to do. So I bought 75 bucks plus, you know, more than 75. And on Tuesday evening, and the stuff's at the post office right now. It's Saturday. It got here yesterday. Today's the 13th of April. And it just made me think, if my mom's listening, which of course she is, you know, when I'm buying, every time I leave the valley, especially after a long time, like just recently, I need toothpaste, toothbrushes, soap, shampoo, shaving stuff, which you can buy here, but if you buy a bunch of it, it's way cheaper to buy it in the real world. So, but I just thought, I could do this all the time with London Drugs. And for you people not in Canada, London Drugs is a Canadian-based retailer that sells way more than, it's like a drugstore, but they sell tons of stuff, man. So I think that's going to be my go-to. And it seems so obvious, but anyway. And I buy lots of supplement stuff like vitamins and protein powder type stuff. You get all that stuff, man, at their prices, right? So, God, I love these guys. So it was a sad day today for our run. Guess who didn't come? All of them. The reason being, we were doing a really long run, so we can't. I don't want Rupert doing really long runs. And Poppy would have been perfect, except we're kind of going on a bit of a route that we haven't done before, and I just don't want to get into a dog situation. But she would have been absolutely fine. And we actually saw a bear on the run too, so and the bear was absolutely fine. And Poppy would have been fine with the bear. She would have growled and barked just to let us know the bear's there. But a friend of mine, she's I think I mentioned in a previous video, she's training for Vancouver Marathon, which is 3 weeks tomorrow. And my big race is 3 weeks today. And so we've done a couple of runs together, but she's a young gal. She's like half my age. And I mean, I do know a thing or two about running, but she knows more than she thinks she does. She's pretty, she's got it together. Anyway, I did a big run last Saturday. So my legs this week have felt just a little beat up, I guess. And so I told her, I said, well, I'll run with you, but I might bail at around 20K. But as we ran, I just felt good, man. And I just kept going. And I, if she's listening to this, I don't mean it in any negative way, but I think towards the end, she was lagging and I was fine. I could have kept going. Although I was very happy to be done. Don't get me wrong. And that's in a normal training block. 3 weeks out is your big run. And so that's it. So now we taper to our events. So I'm really stoked for her because that's going to be her first marathon. And I'm really stoked for myself because it's hard to explain, but it's a real confidence builder for me to be able to punch that out today. And normally, usually around 30K, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing right now, walking these guys. Like we walked this morning, then we did our run, and people put this on Strava. This is not training. This is therapy for me, man. So anyway, I'm gonna have a nap when I get home, but man, yeah, all I can say, it's a confidence builder. And I don't mean that in a way that I was lacking confidence, but it just makes you think like I didn't think I could pull that off. So last week was I hate to talk numbers because it sounds like I'm bragging, but last week it's around 36K with about 1,800 meters of vertical. Like, it wasn't easy. And so my legs did feel pretty roughed up. And I did weights yesterday, so today I was just feeling so sore. But today's run was, our watches were all goofing up, so. Oh, Molly. Oh. Good girl. I know what you're doing. Oh, she's eating bark. She's eating cedar. But my watch said just over 31K, so, and I haven't run since last Saturday, so from Saturday to Saturday I did nothing. But on the Saturdays I did a lot. So, but now it's all, I think next weekend I'll punch out a 20K, but there's nothing big now. I can coast for 3 weeks, which, the way I feel, see, this does sound like I'm bragging, the way I feel is unbelievable. Like, I think if we get good weather that day, oh, look at Rupert, hopefully you see that. He loves ducks. He's awesome. I love him. I love Rupert. Yeah, if the weather's just average in 3 weeks, it's going to be awesome for me. I don't even care if it's hot. I just don't want it to be miserable, like cold and rainy, which is really hard to imagine, but not impossible. Okay, here he comes back. Come on, Rips! We'll end on him. God, a 7-minute video. Oh, we haven't done a video for a while. You can listen. Oh my goodness. You gonna sit? You're such a monkey. Look at this girl. She sits. She sits. You're the black lab of the family.